Begin in your comfortable seat. Take your time just getting comfortable, move around as much as you need to, and when you're ready, close over the eyes. Take a few moments just to settle in, to tune in, so maybe listening to any outside noises, any sounds. Letting the mind go through its thing. And when you feel ready, bring your awareness inside. Listening for any noises or sounds within the room, maybe the music. And then just gently guide the awareness into the body. Scanning the body from head to toe, just noticing how you feel. No need to judge or analyze, we're just noticing. Gently bring your awareness up into the nostrils. And we begin to deepen and lengthen our breath. As you inhale, taking the inhale down into your belly. As the belly fills up, the breath rolls up into the chest, filling up the lungs. Holding briefly. And exhaling out through the nostrils. Nice deep full breath in. Long smooth exhale out. Keep it going in your own time, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. I'd like to invite you to see if you can slow down your breath as much as possible. So as you inhale, slow it down, make it a little deeper. Holding at the peak just for a moment. And then exhale, making it as long as you possibly can, drawing out the breath. Not feeling in any rush to get the inhale in and the exhale out. Breathing like you have all the time in the world. After your next exhale, blinking open the eyes. Bring your arms out in front, interlace the fingers, keep the palms open. Take a big inhale as you pull the hands away. Chin to chest, feeling the stretch in the upper back and in the shoulder blades. Deepening your inhale, lengthening your exhale. Gently bringing your hands behind your back, and you can either fingertip the floor or you can interlace your hands. This time close the palms, draw the shoulder blades together. As you inhale, pulling the chest up towards the sky. Bring the chest down, big inhale, take up all the space around you, and as you exhale, bring that energy back towards heart center. Inhaling up. And exhale. So notice how slowly I'm moving. As I inhale, I'm making my breath last all the way to where my palms touch. As I exhale, I'm slowly drawing that breath out. Keep it going in your own time, just tuning into the breath here. You might find that you're completely out of time with me, but that is perfectly fine. So this is how we're going to move throughout our practice today. Really slowly, in tune with the breath. Don't be surprised if you get a little irritated or feel impatient. This is just our natural reaction because we're so used to having to rush from one thing to the next. So we're really slowing it down today. So it might test your patience, or you might just feel a really beautiful feeling of peace. Let's take a few more of these, just tuning into the breath. This time round, as you inhale, come all the way up. And as you exhale, just twisting to one side. We're taking it really slow, bringing one hand to opposite knee and the other hand out behind you. Easy, soft, natural breaths here. Take a nice, easy, slow drift back to center. Inhale as we come all the way up. Take your time. And exhale as we twist from our navel. So I'd like to invite you today, anytime you feel yourself speeding up, just to stop, take a breath, tune back into the rhythm of your breath, and then begin moving again. Take a nice easy drift back to center. Roll over top of the knees. Taking everything nice and slow, no rush to get anywhere. Going through a couple of rounds of your cat-cow or any organic movement that feels nice here. Maybe drawing the figure 8, or maybe just some nice torso circles. Even add in a little child's pose if you like. Just staying tuned in with the breath and moving however it feels nice. Not worried about what's coming next. Just enjoying the nice slow movement. When you feel ready, lifting yourself up into a nice easy downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Everything's in slow-mo today. So really gently just begin to pedal the heels up and down. Take your time, like you're going for a really leisurely bike ride. Not going like a bat out of hell down the road. Breathing. Looking for that upside down V shape in your down dog. Some space between the fingers. Feeling as if you are pressing your heart down to meet your toes. Take a nice easy gaze forward. Step the right foot forward. And then just gently lower the left knee down towards the floor. Finger tipping the floor, lift your chest and your chin like you might be about to take off. I want you to take an inhale here, and as you exhale, just gently shift the hips back. Inhale as we move really slowly, sinking into the hips. And then exhale as we send the hips back. Going at your own pace here. Just warming everything up. And just pausing when you find your right knee over top of your right ankle. So I want you to ground down through the right foot and have that feeling of pushing into the mat and trying to push the foot forward. As you do this, I want you to begin to activate the thigh and let that momentum carry you all the way up. Exhale as you sink into the hips and bring the hands down. So you're going to feel this in the right thigh. Inhale as you push the foot into the floor. And exhale. Going in time with your breath, so take your time. Notice the urge to speed it up. As soon as you feel that urge, just see if you can slow it right down. Do the exact opposite. Throughout this class, our breath is always more important than the movement. So if you need to stop, take a little breather. Feel free to do that at any time. After your next exhale, release the hands down to the floor, tuck the back toe, and then really slow motion, send the hips up and step the right foot back into your down dog, walk it out. Notice your quality of breath here. We're breathing in and out through the nostrils. Inhales are nice and deep. Exhales are long and slow. Gazing forward, stepping that left foot forward. Bring that right knee down. Be nice and gentle. And let's just sink the hips forward. And on your exhale, send the hips back. Going in your own time, inhale. And exhale. Try not to collect any tension in the shoulders or the neck here. If you like, close your eyes. This can sometimes just help to tune into the breath. Couple more rounds of these. Just taking your time, just enjoying the movement. And pausing next time you sink the hips forward. You want to have that left knee over top of the left ankle. Have that feeling of grounding down through the left foot, pushing the foot into the floor and then trying to push it forward as you use that momentum to lift you up on the inhale. Exhale as you come back down. Inhale as we push up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Keep it going. You might find that you're a little bit wobbly on one side, a little bit more than the other. That's all good. Just take your time. Press the foot into the mat. Get that momentum and the activation through the thigh and let that lift you up. One more time. Big inhale. And take it really easy as you step back into your down dog. Walk it out. Keep that yogic breathing going in and out through the nostrils. Inhales are deep, exhales are long. Take a nice easy gaze forward, and then I want you just to walk your hands forward just a little bit. We're just staying in our downward facing dog for now, but just widening our dog for a little bit. We're going to move from our down dog into plank, and we're just going to roll backwards and forwards, and we're going to take it really nice and slow. So as you inhale, tuck the chin towards the chest, and then roll forward. So your shoulders are going to come up over top of your wrists. Might need to adjust your feet a little bit so that you can get into your plank. You want to have that feeling of pushing the mat away from you, so doming through the upper back. Whole core is engaged. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, send the hips up and roll back into your down dog. Inhale as we roll forward. Take your time. And exhale as we send the hips back. Keep it going. Nice and slow. Remember, breath comes before movement, so if you need to take a little break, then you can just hang out in your down dog. If you'd like to come down to your knees when you roll forward into your plank, that's perfectly fine as well. One more time. Inhale, roll forward. And push back. Lower your knees to the floor. Come into your child's pose. Coming up through your tabletop, lifting into your downward facing dog. Remember to take it nice and slow. We're going in slow motion today. Easy gaze forward, bend those knees, and take a nice easy walk up into your top of your mat. Bring the toes together, heels a little bit apart, knees are bent into your forward fold. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Feel free to take your ragdoll if you like. Bending the knees, sinking the hips, and on your inhale, take a big, wide opening with the arms all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale as you open the arms wide, collecting all the energy around you. And as we exhale, real slow-mo, bend the knees, chin to chest, folding forward. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Keeping it really nice and slow as you inhale, lengthen the legs and the spine, coming into your halfway lift. And then exhale as you melt down. Bend the knees a little more, sink the hips down, ground down through the feet. On your inhale, wide open arms as you collect all the space on your way up. And exhale. Pause here, take a breath. Let's do that 3 more times in your own time. Standing with your eyes closed, hands to heart center when you're finished. So using that same nice slow movements and deep and long breaths, we're going to go through a little bit of flow now. So just a gentle reminder, breath comes before movement. So if you need to at any time, just slow it down, maybe pause for a moment, catch your breath, and then start moving again whenever you're ready. So exhale fully to prepare. And then big inhale, open the arms up wide. Palms touch, gazing up at your fingertips. Bend the knees, exhale as you slowly dive down. Take your time on your inhale as you lengthen legs, spine. And then melt back down to the floor, soften your knees. Take a nice easy step back with the right foot. Keeping your knee up this time, we're coming into high lunge or crescent lunge. So left knee directly over top of the left ankle. And once again, we have that feeling of pushing that left foot into the floor and trying to push the foot forward. Hug the inner thighs in as we take a big inhale, lift up. Exhale. All right, beginning to move as we inhale, we lift the hips, straighten the legs. And as we exhale, we just bring the arms down. Almost like we might be flying. Big inhale. Maybe the palms touch. And then exhale as you ease on down. Take your time. I like to have that feeling as I'm moving up and down that I might be pushing through water. Couple more here. Inhale it up. And exhale. Alright, this time we spin very slowly into our warrior two. Inhale up. And as you exhale, spin that right heel down. Bending into that left knee. Exhale. Beautiful. Flip the palms. Inhale, press up. And exhale, release down. Inhale up. And exhale. Keep it going. Going as slow as you can. Two more times here. Last one, big inhale. And exhale. Alright, straighten up the legs. Bring the feet parallel. Keep that nice wide stance. Take an inhale, arms come up. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the hips, forward fold. So hinge from the hips here. Soften the knees if you need to. And you might decide to keep the hands on the hips, just relaxing the head and the neck. Or you might like to have the hands down if you can, palms on the floor. Maybe walking your hand underneath your hips. Lifting the kneecaps. Inhaling and exhaling in and out through the nostrils. Taking everything nice and slow. Slowing that breath right down. So just begin to walk towards the other end of your mat. So towards your right toes. Turn the right toes towards the short edge of the mat. And then take a nice easy step forward so that you're at the top of your mat in your forward fold. Pausing here for a moment, no rush to get anywhere. Releasing the elbows if you've taken hold, sink the hips down, and on your inhale, pushing the feet through the floor. Big inhale as you take up all the space around you. Exhale, draw the energy back to heart center. Take an inhale, arms open wide. And as you exhale, ultra slow motion as you bend the knees, chin to chest, diving down. Taking your time on your inhale as you lengthen into your halfway lift. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale. Sink the hips, pressing through the feet. Big inhale, collecting all the energy around you. And then exhale as you draw it into heart center. 2 more in your own time. You might like to close your eyes here. Just enjoy that freedom of movement. No need to rush, like you've got all the time in the world. Once you've finished your second round, just standing quietly, maybe eyes closed, hands at heart center. Just enjoying stillness and the easy rhythmic flow of the breath. Blinking open the eyes if you've closed them over. Big inhale, taking up all the space. Exhale as you soften the knees and slowly dive down. Inhale as you lengthen. And exhale as you melt. Easy step back with the left foot this time. Keeping that back knee up, having the right knee over top of the right ankle. This time you want to press the right foot into the floor, and as if we're trying to push the mat forward, using that momentum to inhale all the way up. Exhale as we settle. Inhale as we lift up. And exhale as we ease on down. Nice and soft. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale as we float up. Exhale as we ease on down. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Being really conscious of how long our breath is. Moving in time with that. Last one. This time we slowly spin open into our warrior two. Flip the palms. As you inhale, pressing through the feet, lifting the hips. And as you exhale, soften back down. Keep it going in your own time. Try not to lock that front knee. Keep it a little bit soft. Last one, big inhale. Long exhale. Gently straighten up that front leg, bring the feet to parallel. Take an inhale up. Exhale as you bring the arms down, take your time, interlace them behind your back. Pull the palms and shoulder blades together. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Folding forward. Gently encouraging the hands away from the torso. Relax the head. Maybe some gentle movement there. Soften the knees, coming all the way back up to standing. Release the arms, roll the shoulders. Heel toe the feet back in together. And take a nice easy stroll up to the top of your mat. Toes together, standing in your Tadasana, feeling tall, big. Inhale, arms open wide. Exhale, slow motion. Easy, slow inhale as you lengthen to your halfway lift. And exhale. Plant the palms. Take a nice easy step back into your plank. Feel free to come down into your tabletop if you like. Pausing here. Taking an inhale, press the mat away. Hug the elbows in. As you exhale, bring everything down to the mat. Take your time. Slowest chaturanga ever. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. As you inhale, lift into your upward dog or your cobra, you choose. And then exhale as you lower down. Gentle press back into your child's pose. Make your way into your comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall as you lengthen through the spine. Lengthen through the neck. Slight tuck of the chin. Shoulders drawing down. Hands in a heart center. Thumbs lightly pressing against your heart. We'll finish our practice today with 10 nice, deep, long breaths in and out. So when you're ready, taking an inhale, sending that breath all the way down into the belly, and then feeling the chest and the lungs expand as you breathe all the way in. Holding briefly, and then slowly begin to release the breath through the nostrils. When you're ready, next inhale. Holding briefly, and then exhaling, making it as long as you possibly can. Keep on going in your own time. Anytime you feel yourself trying to speed the process up, just consciously decide to slow it down instead. See what happens. If it feels a little bit uncomfortable, just breathing through that uncomfortable feeling, knowing that you're perfectly fine. Nothing else to do right now. 2 more breaths, easy and slow. When you've taken your second exhale, gently bring the palms down into your lap. Letting the breath settle into its natural rhythm and flow. When you're ready, blinking open the eyes. Namaste.